They cannot stop what is coming. A tsunami is coming in innovation. XRP, Ripple, XLM, cross border payments, DLT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the others are coming like a freight train. And America is literally stuck in the industrial era, and they're doing everything they can to drag their feet as other countries are skyrocketing towards innovation. So, in today's video, I'm going to break down how Elizabeth Warren and our government officials are dragging their feet because we're in a tough financial position. I'm also going to share with you how Ripple is innovating into other countries and getting regulatory clarity all over the world. And lastly, on every single video, I'm going to break down exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing, because there's an important part of this. Yes, you can get very wealthy in crypto, but most people are going to get wrecked because they don't have an exit plan. So, you guys have been asking me. We get hundreds of messages every single day about, actually thousands across all the different platforms, around Coach JV. What are you talking about insuring your wealth? I'm a licensed insurance agent. I have licensed insurance agents in all 50 states. We do what's called tax code 7702 Index Universal Life and many other products as well. So in the description of this video, you can set up a absolutely free consultation. Okay. I don't contact people on WhatsApp. That's not me. That's not me messaging you proactively about your portfolio. That is not me. It's a free consultation with my insurance team. My insurance team will reach out to you. They'll say, hey, I'm with Coach JB. That's my team. Okay. You'll understand it's an insurance contract. We're not asking about your investments or portfolio. Okay. Number two is a 16-page, absolutely free guide. And then on the back end of this video, I'm going to share with you my strategy. Okay. So let's dive right into it. Let's get the facts, figures, numbers, logic. So Elizabeth Warren, you're going to see her face a bunch during this crypto. So her crusade right now is to destroy the cryptocurrency industry. Okay. She said it's used for terrorist finance, it's used for fentanyl. So first it was, her thing was fentanyl, terror finance, and now she's going after the ex-executives, or so let me read this to you. It says Warren accuses ex-defense leaders of stonewalling terror finance crackdown. The Massachusetts Democrat sent letters to Coinbase, the Blockchain Association, and Coin Center, demanding details on their employment of their former officials. It's like when a bully gets backed in the corner, right? They're throwing haymaker. First it was fentanyl, then it was for use for nefarious activities and whatever. Money laundering and all this different thing. And now she's going after the employees of these cryptocurrency. It's like, guys, look inside your own organization. The fact that the SEC met with Sam Bankman-Fried, like really, let's use some logic with this. Let's understand what is actually happening, though, family. Well, let's go a little bit deeper into that to make us a little bit more frustrated, and then we'll bring the energy up. Okay. So this came off the Good Morning Crypto show. We know Abs, one of the greatest hosts in human history. So if you do not follow Good Morning Crypto, that is part of our ecosystem. That is our news show every single day on this channel. So I'm going to play this clip right here, and this is so this talks about breaking co-sponsor Elizabeth Warren's Bitcoin ban bill drops bombshell on U.S. regulation. I want you to listen to what this dude says at the end of this video. He literally says, that's what I don't know much about crypto. Listen.
Warren and I have authored the Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering.
Now, just watch this dude. He's like reading off a sheet. Listen to what he says at the end of this. Me and Elizabeth Warren did this.
Act that represents a step in the right direction. Again, I think that this is a light touch. The first thing we did is we went to the American Bank Association and said, help us craft this.
So read that. The Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act S2669 would ban cryptocurrency in the U.S. Okay, so at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you my strategy, because you got to play both sides. You got to pretend this stuff could happen. Okay.
Yes. And I don't know if you saw Senator Warren's hearing with Jamie Dimon yesterday, but Mr. Dimon said basically, in his opinion, crypto is only a tool for criminals. And I think, again, it's that light touch by the federal government as opposed to a heavy touch as well. That's about all I know about crypto.
That's about all I know about crypto, but I want to create a bill that's going to ban cryptocurrency. Now, here's why they're banning cryptocurrency, or trying. They're not going to ban cryptocurrency, but I think it's very important that you're strategic this next bull run. Please write this down and yield my warning. I need to be very strategic and be on warning the next bull run. I'm gonna share with you why. Okay, they're trying to stonewall crypto because of stuff like this. Ripple, we're honored to be added to the Central Bank of Ireland list of registered virtual asset services providers, allowing us to provide digital asset services within Ireland. So as America's dragging their heels, suing Ripple, going through this process. Central banks around the world are implementing companies like Ripple. They're going to use actual distributed ledger technology. They're going to use Ripple's technology. XRP is going to be a bridge. Someplace it's being used as a currency. Guys, America is in a horrible financial position. That's why this is happening. So I'm going to break down strategically what I am going to do. It'll be a little bit of a shorter video because I really want, because a lot of people kind of fall off around this time, and I want to speak to the masses here. This is very, very important. Now, you see we got to pay attention to both sides, right? Elizabeth Warren and this group are trying to literally destroy cryptocurrency, right? As other countries are innovating, they're implementing the regulation, all that stuff. Well, think about this for just a moment. If you were at 120% debt to income ratio, if you had more debt than you had money in the system, you couldn't pay for critical services, you got downgraded. Okay, you got downgraded, your credit score. I'm talking about America. This all happened to America. You're in a high interest rate, high inflation environment, and the feds don't even know what to do in 2024. Would you want an innovative technology that gives sovereignty to the people to do cross-border payments that would put potentially your dominance of the world based on your currency? Would you want a blockchain technology that could actually help you lose the dominance? No, you wouldn't. So you're going to drag your feet. You're going to drag your feet. And there's going to be all kinds of distractions. Okay. So this is why it's so important and so exciting about 2024 and 2025. There is no regulation, guys. We got a little bit of clarity. The CFTC says Bitcoin's a commodity. We got XRP deemed not a security, right? That case isn't even fully settled yet, or fully, they haven't come to a settlement yet. So we're still in this weird limbo thing. You have a Bitcoin ETF that could get approved in first quarter. Bitcoin halving in a presidential election is going to cause a bunch of distractions, There's only about 5% of the public invested in crypto, and that's probably you, right? So the interest rates are going to drop on the back end of the year. Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin ETF. America's going to be dragging their feet. Now, what if they do ban cryptocurrency? So let's pretend they do. What would you want to do during the bull run? You would want to get profits, guys. You have to pull profits. Two reasons. Number one, what if something does happen? We want to get it into real money. We want to get it into God's money. Number two is someone's going to be the exit liquidity. Someone's going to be the exit liquidity for BlackRock, for Grayscale, because they need to make money for their clients. They're not going to just watch this stuff go straight up. They're going to pull profits super hard, right? And that's going to drop the price, and you're going to get wrecked sliding down the back end. So here's my strategy, okay? I'm one of the co-founders, inventor of Merlin, the smartest way to track your crypto, okay? It's an interface. We don't hold your keys. We don't hold your combos, okay? And if you're wondering how to get into this, it's in the description down below. It's absolutely free for 30 days, 100% free, okay? So right here, I'm showing you guys the exit target, okay? This is the part that we innovated. The exit target allows you to set targets on the way up. Now, why do we do that? Why do we ladder out on the way up? Because when you get into this type of thing and your $10,000 goes to 30,000, then to 60,000, then to 100,000, you get what's called the greed gene, and you won't hit the button at 70,000. And you're going to get excited. You're going to tell your spouse, oh, we're going to get rich. And all of a sudden, you're going to wake up to absolute red all over your screen. You're going to go try to sell, and all the exchanges are going to shut down. And as you're doing that, I've pulled profits probably 3 or 4 times. And as I pull profits, I siphon it out of cryptocurrency, funny money, right? It's not no regulation. I pulled out of the funny money. It's in fiat now, another funny money. So then I take the funny money and I put it into tier 1 capital, which is index universal life. It's worked for me. It's working very well for me in my strategy. Okay. So I put it into index universal life. I have my multiple policies set up, and I'll max fund those policies. Very critical. That's why we got licensed after 3 years. Very critical how the agent sets up your policy. This is not about the death benefit. This is about the living benefits of that policy, right? Max funding these policies because it's tier 1 capital, right? Guarantees my principal. I get like market-like returns. And if I need access to the cash, if it's set up properly, I can tap into the cash value of my policy to buy more assets. I'll be getting silver. I'll be getting into gold. I'll be getting more silver. I'll be getting into gold next year. And then I have to get into real estate based on tax liabilities. So the next phase is very exciting. So I'm actually in the process right now. I'm filling out my documents, and we're in the process of setting it up. I'm setting up what's called the Rockefeller Trust. And so once that's all set up, he's one of the top trust attorneys in the United States. He will be coming here to present on the channel to share with you guys a little bit more about that. So I'm setting up what's called the Rockefeller Trust. All my insurance, all my real estate, everything will be underneath the trust. I will be a trustee of that. That'll be, my kids will be part of that legacy. And there'll be rules within that trust that every single child born into the family, it'll replenish itself with every death benefit. Okay. And my family, so like I think it was, what would the Rockefellers do? You see, they're one of the richest families in the world. The Vanderbilt's money ran out, I think, in 3 or 7 generations, something like really quickly, because there was no expansion. Because if one generation spends all the money, it's gone, right? But if you have insurance set up on every single person, every time someone dies, the bank gets bigger and gets bigger. And that's how you do godly wealth. It goes from generation to generation. So yeah, that's it, guys. So Merlin's down there. It's 30 days for free, guys. Absolutely free. All of you guys should download Merlin, at least practice an exit strategy. Again, if you want to cancel with us, you go on there and hit the button. There's also customer service. We have FAQs. We can show you how to do an exit plan. And the last thing I want to mention, guys, is our academy did go private. So I told you guys it was coming. We went private. We used to do it private, completely private. And so we're bringing on 100 people. You have to go through, fill out an application, and one of my team members will call you. Okay. And they will see if you're qualified to come to the academy. And just to let you guys know, so I'd highly recommend you fill out the sheet down below now. We have 100, and we launched it yesterday, and we have 130 applications already. So not everybody's a good fit, though. We want to make sure, this is how we did our academy in the beginning. Then we exploded during COVID. And it just got to the point where there's so many people coming, and we really couldn't control the experience. We want to make sure that our clients are getting a phenomenal experience. So we're slowing it down. We're getting real detailed again, getting back to origin, right? Providing better customer service, better systems, better processes. And yeah, so you can fill out that application down below. Appreciate you guys. A lot of great resources for you guys, and tons of free content as well. So if you don't want to be in the academy or do the things that we do, there's tons of free content. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Warriors, let's get your shit together.